Yes, bless up. Welcome to Fire Chat. This is Johnny Christian. Another day, man. On top of the earth, we gotta give God thanks. You know, blessing. Hope everybody is okay. All right. Yeah, today I want to talk about, growing up in Jamaica as a child. You know, originally I'm from Westmoreland, South Lamar, way downtown on the beach. That's where I grew up as a child. You know, growing up in Jamaica, our parents didn't have a lot, you know, but whatever they have, they work with. You know, as a child, going to school, we just have one pair of uniform. In Jamaica, they wear uniform. The boys wear khaki pants and shirt, and the girls wear the uniform dress. You know, you have one pair of shoes, and that pair of shoes you gotta wear it to school, to church. So you gotta take care of it. Your parents warn you when you're going to school, that you mustn't dirty up your clothes because the next day you gotta jump in that again. So that's how we grew up. We never have a much, but we used to enjoy life anyway. You come from school, you take off your khaki pants, you hang it up, you put on your yard clothes, as they call it. Sometime is a tear bottom pants where your parents have a patch up and stuff like that. You do your little chores around the house, and then you go out with your friend and you play. Play football or marble or play gigs and stuff like that. Because when we were young, we didn't. Our parents didn't have the money to buy us the toys, so we have to use our hands and make fashion that cause us to think and to be creative. As a young child coming up, we learn to be creative. We play games and stuff like that. It's like, as I say, there's some people that can afford more, for their children, but nobody watch that. As a child, we just have fun together. We run around, and have fun. We have free spirit. It's not like now, these days, these kids get all these nice toys and they stay inside the house. That's why you got so much obesity. And these kids nowadays, they're so stressed because, they just stay in the house and they just play games, They have, the iPhone and all these things, And there is nothing wrong with this. But it's that, you have to teach your children the art of life, As I say, back in Jamaica, we never have all those things. But one thing we know, we used to be happy, our parents may just have, some rice and some chicken back, curry chicken back, and everybody eat and everybody happy, or a boiled dumpling and some banana, and everybody, eat and be happy, We go out and we run around with our friends and we happy. We don't have all this stress, as the children them nowadays. They're so stressful. They that's all they think about is, material things. So we can really teach our children, that material, that's all, but to teach them the art of life, that they can learn to love each other, to appreciate life, appreciate each other, Yeah. So, my people, as I say, growing up in Jamaica, the girls used to use like old dress and make their dollies and stuff like that. That make, back then people think, It's not like now, everything is at your fingertip, and nothing wrong with progress, but it's the way you manage it. You know, you can see things over life. You have to see life over things, because we're here to possess things, not things possess us. And that nowadays, that's what you see. People just, lover of themselves, lovers of vanity, and have no love for one another. You know, and you must know we have to learn to grow with each other, learn to show love to one another. Yeah, man, we can live for ourselves, not ourselves alone. And as I said, children, you know, learn what they have been taught. So if we teach our children good stuff, then they will grow up good. You know, but a lot of time, is that the father is not in the home, so that causes a lot of children to go astray. And we see in the house where the mother do the same thing, and in the child life, the child grew up, the child do the same thing. The father do the same thing, the son come do the same thing. It's like it's just a cycle. So somebody have to break that cycle.